been requesting this. We're going to give you some of this. Tell your neighbor, you can hold your head up. You don't have to be discouraged. Tell somebody to get up from there. Come on, DW. Tell them, say, oh, don't you give up. You can. Jesus. Just hold on. And be faithful. So get up. Jesus. Say it again. Say, oh, don't you give up. You can. Jesus. Just hold on. And be faithful. So get up. Let's go to the second part. Listen. Hey, you got to suffer. Press forth and be a strong soldier. I see you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Put your fists in the air and pump water. Don't you? You can. Jesus. Just hold on and be faithful. So get up. Do it one more time. Do it one more time. Say, oh, don't you? You can. Jesus. Just hold on and be faithful. So get up. Let's go to the back, y'all. Hey, come on, tenors. Hey, get up. Because he will see you through. Yes, he will. Come on, so get up. Because you know he cares. Outdoors, put your weight on. Say, get up. Yeah. Because he will see you through. Yes, sir, he will see you. So get up. Because you know he cares. Come on, sopranos. Get up. Get up. Get up. Because you know he cares. He will see you. Yes, Lord, he will see you. So get up. Because you know it can. Come on. Oh, get up. Get up. Get up. Because you know it can. He will see you. Yes, Lord, he'll see you. Hey, so get up. Take it off. Hey, up. Get up. Get up. You got to get up. You can't stay there. But you gotta get up. Get up. Get up. Get up from there. Come on, why don't you tell your neighbor you gotta get up from there? Tell somebody you gotta get up from there. Because you know the Lord cares. He will see you through. So get up from there.
What is going on, y'all? It is your man, Tole of Econoche, and I am super glad to be back in the building here right now, live in Freedom Radio Studio A, out here in Oakland, California. Yay, yay! And you already know what's going down for the next hour. We're going to take this incredible journey called Shop Talk. Listen, if you've never tuned in, if you've never hung out with us before, first of all, welcome. We're glad to have you. Do me a favor before we even get going. I just got through cooking breakfast, and listen, before we get anything going, do me a favor. Get on the phone, call, text, tweet, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Social Cam, Periscope, Marco Polo, and you know who you got to tell. Yep, tell your mama them, Ray Ray, Shay Shay, Day Day, Delicious Nim, Nut Nut Nim, Pojo Nim. Let them all know that we are live right now on the Freedom Radio family of networks, and that includes Facebook. We're also streaming live on YouTube as well, and we're just here to make things happen. What is going on to the homie? Cambria Mayfield in the building. What is going on? What's going on to Latoya Lewis? Hey, yes, I am back in the building today. And glad to also see my homie Celeste Ford out in the ATL. What is going on? So, whomsoever you might be, no matter where you might be hanging out with us from, we are here to have a great, great time. Now, again, this is Shop Talk, and if you've never tuned into Shop Talk before, you don't know what you've tuned into, don't worry, I got you. Shop Talk is that good barber shop, that beauty shop, that coffee shop, that nail shop, and that shata, thank you, that donut shop talk, where literally no person and no subject is off limits. My name is Demetrius Tollfree. It says so right there, and you can hit me up on media, and I am everywhere D Tollfree at DTOLEFREE. Let me know that you're hanging out with us and that you are hanging out and making things happen. I want to keep giving some shout outs to some people who are hanging out. Shout out again to Cambria. We've got Celeste chiming in. Listen, keep those comments going. It is all to the good. All right, y'all. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get right into today's show and let's get ready to bring up today's co-host. I'm going to start out in Northern California. Normally, he's in Hercules of California, but today he's on the road. Yes, I did say road. He's on the road. He's in the car. He's making things happen. Let's bring up my guy and yours. He always make me laugh too. Ja'Cory Proto is in the building. Ja'Cory, man, what is going?
Ooh, I'm so glad you healed. Well, almost totally healed, right?
No, I'm on the road. It's a long road.
Okay, but it's good to see your face. I see all of that nice white Santa Claus. Come on. Yes.
Yeah. You should have saw me yesterday before somebody finally felt bad and came and gave me a haircut. It had been almost a month. My hair was all ooh wee.
Oh, you
But
was getting
thank
your Rance Allen on, huh?
oh man. Oh man. Shoot it oop. Yep, I was
That
doing all
part.
that.
Getting that album cover look. I understand. I understand.
Man, it was something else, man. But I'm glad to have you hanging out with us, man. Now see you on the road. Where you going? Where we going?
I'm actually so I've been in need of some tires for a while. My tires was a little bald. And my car is a little on the older side now. I've never had a car this long. I think I've had it since 2011. So I'm like, I'm going to get me some new shoes put on this thing. Since I need some tires, let's change the look up a little bit. Because it's not the season with interest rates where they are to actually buy a new car. So I was just like, let me try to change it up in a different way.
Got you. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Interest rates. We were just talking about this yesterday. We was having a conversation over some ribs and links and stuff,
Mm,
and we was talking about interest rates for both cars and houses and all that kind of stuff. Man, it was crazy. And yeah, it's not the time to buy. But I mean, unless you just absolutely have to. But even with great credit, man, you're gonna still be at about a 4%, 5%, if not a 6% interest rate
that
on
part.
a car. That is, man, that is
But
crazy.
now, if you got money just sitting in a savings account somewhere, it is a good season to shift that money into a CD. Because if you go to a credit union, the interest rate that you'll yield is about right at 5%. So be
Oh,
smart
sit
with your
down. That's
money.
good news. Yeah, I got about $12 or $13 in an account that I could throw in the CD. That might be
Come
good,
on,
man. And
Patelco.
yeah, Patelco's the one. That's my homie Sean works there, and it is all to the good. Yeah, man, it's good. Listen, I'm glad to have you hanging out with us. You're not the only one. Let's reach out or retch out. If
Come
I
on.
was out in my country talk, let's get ready to retch out a little bit further to an undisclosed location. I'll let her tell us if she's want to tell us her location. But we have a fill-in and a guest co-host today. One of the homies, we've been a part of the Freedom Radio fam, and today she's stepping in and sitting in the co-host chair. My homie, got a chance to see her for a couple seconds last week. Oh, well, actually yesterday, forgive me. But let's bring on Stacy Williams in the virtual building. Stacy, I mean, welcome to Shop Talk. What is going on?
Hey y'all, I think my headset's not working. It's not connected. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Well, my headset's not working, so I'll figure it
Did
out in a
you
second.
have you charged it?
Yes, it's charged. It said it was
Okay.
connected, but then, okay, let's see it again. Let's.
Hmm.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I hear you. Yes.
Yes. Awesome. I hear y'all too. Kind of, sort of. Y'all a little. But welcome. I'm glad to be here, y'all. I'm glad to be here. Oop. Y'all see my Family Feud game that I was playing the other night. Sorry.
It's all good. That's good stuff. Well, we're glad to have you hanging out with us, and we've got people chiming in. You've got your homie Jennifer Williams, Jennifer Hughes rather, that is chiming in, saying what up though,
Hey,
and we've got
Jennifer.
Tracy J. Wilson also chiming in, saying what's up to you as well. And it's going to be a great, great show. We do have a lot of things to cover. And before we start into that, I got one more co-host I want to bring up, and she's been sitting in the host chair in my absence. So first of all, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to my homegirl that we're about to bring up all the way out in Charlotte of North Carolina for the last 3 weeks, maybe. I think she's been sitting in the host chair and doing an incredible job. And today she's back, and we're going to bring her up. And y'all know she's the most our inside joke. She's our most exciting co-host that we have, but she's super smart. Always got a joke and make me laugh. Let's bring her up. My homegirl to yours, Yolanda. Wow. Wait, hold on. I'm trying something new. I'm trying something new today. Hold on before I bring her up. Yeah, Yolanda. Wow, praise Morant. Yolanda, what is going on?
Hey, what's up? Hope everybody's good and having a beautiful day. It's not that I'm a really enthusiastic person. I want to really correct this thought first. So first, good morning. Hi. I'm a actually very enthusiastic person. But
Mm-hmm.
because, most times when I see people, if I know you, because it might freak people out, I'm like, hi, hey girl. How you? I'm not like necessarily like I am kind of loud a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm not respectfully to any and all parties, because the kids be in their feelings. You don't have to show me. We can all talk together. I mean, we can all fellowship in the Lord together. So, a lot of the people a little sensitive, but I'm not necessarily like ghetto. That's not my thing.
I would
A
never
little.
call you ghetto.
Yeah, I may
That's not a
be now.
word.
All parties involved, please do not cancel me. I have a lot of work to do in the world, and I cannot afford to be canceled right now. All right, so please do not be offended in your feelings, okay? I love everybody. I have Nuck Nuck and Pookie cousins too, okay? So they may not be called Nuck Nuck and Pookie. They call Reese and Tay and all of that. Okay, I got all of that
Yeah.
going on. So I love
It's all
everybody.
good. It is all
Hey,
good. Well, we are glad to have you
Hi,
hanging out with us.
Stacy.
hey, wow, praise is in the building. Hey, girl. Hey,
Hey,
how
it's
you
so funny that
doing?
people. I'm good. It's so
You,
funny people call me Wild Praise. I know. I
you know
mean, it's
what?
my fault. I started the
I,
business.
I I learned about you as Wild Praise, so it's hard to
Oh,
correct me.
really? Really?
Yes, really. That's how I knew you as Wild Praise.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's cool. I
Most
mean,
people
I
most
ain't
people
never.
know you as Wild
So
Praise.
so here's the thing. Y'all might not know this fun fact, but I'm a part of the original crew of Freedom Radio. Oh, don't put me in CNN mode.
Yes.
No.
Let
And
me see your
so,
pretty face.
um, this is get up, don't have nothing on your face, one of them kind of mornings. But anyway, um, and when we started, we also had another Yolanda. We called
Correct.
her YOLO, and she was YOLO, and you were Wild Praise. So that's how I
Oh.
know you as Wild Praise. But Ja'Cory, I just wanted to say something to you before we move on. And I'm sorry, I'm breaking the show. But you said CD. No. Yes, that's a good way to put some money, but it's not the best way. So if you want to know the best way, holla at your girl. I'm not gonna go into
Oh,
detail, but holla at me. All right, keep going.
oh. Well,
Okay.
holler at me because I like to yield in return.
What money
Yes.
we talking about?
So we was
They were
talking
talking
about
about
interest
interest rate.
rates and the fact interest rates is high for buying cars and buying houses and stuff like that. And Jacory was
Oh.
like, you should maybe think about putting your money in a CD. Now Stacy's saying that she has a better way to yield back a better return. So maybe we'll have to make that happen sooner than later and make it go that way. All right. All right. Well, cool. Listen, hey, let me just say something before we get going too far. Now, I was assumed that Yolanda would be super duper excited. And Yolanda's like, why would I be so excited? Because Yolanda, you are from Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
And for the first time in NBA history, the Denver Nuggets are in the NBA Finals. And
Oh.
I
She don't even know.
assume you knew that, right?
No,
No,
she
but you
don't.
told me. Okay, so in all fairness, he was out, under the weather. So yeah, we talked about this. I mean, yay.
Yay. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'm
Cool.
not a basketball girl. I'm not a sports girl. Let me tell you something. If you are my man, I will go, and I will be super duper fly cute. I'm not asking you no questions about this game, okay? So I will be
Okay.
cute, and I will ask you all the questions when we get back to the house. Or if you play the game, I will be the loudest chick up in that building. Do it again. But salute to my hometown. I'm glad it happened. I don't know why it took y'all that long, but amen.
Amen. So absolutely, while we're there, I was about to say the Golden State Nuggets. That's been the joke. But the Denver Nuggets are getting ready to start their first run in the NBA Finals, and they're going to be playing the Miami Heat. As of last night in Game Seven, Miami Heat got a chance to keep history going and not break the things of the Game Sevens. But Boston Celtics put up a great fight in Game Seven, and starting it should it's going to be a great time with the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. Shout out to my guy Dante Roberson Taz. What's up, bro? What is going on, man? Glad to have you hanging out. He and Leah Marie have a great show that airs on Tuesday evenings here on Freedom Radio. So if you're not doing anything tonight, I think they should be running tonight. We'll find out. He'll put it in the chat. But listen, we've got a lot of things going on around here at Freedom Radio. Matter of fact, while we're in this thing of sharing, why don't we get ready to jump into our national day? And today, I'm trying to take my game to the next level. Today is National Day. This is interesting. And Jacory, I had you in mind because I know you was trying to encourage me yesterday. Today is National Creativity Day. National Creativity Day. Now you was encouraging me yesterday because I'm still down. Y'all can't see me, but I got my leg heisted up. I got my leg heisted up over here because I had an accident and on my way to recovery. But today is National Creativity Day. So those of you who are creatives, this is you, Yolanda, as well. Creativity Day. This is a great time to create and go beyond the norm and make things happen. And it is all good. So yeah, National Creativity Day. I see you, Dante. Yes, the Outlet Talks. They will be on tonight at 6 p.m. Now, today is also National Multiple Sclerosis Day. I've always had a problem
Ooh.
Oh
saying that, but
wow.
National Multiple Sclerosis Day is also today. So if you know someone that has that situation going on, reach out to them and just say, "Hey, thinking about you, love you on this particular day, and we are still praying with you to make things happen." Next thing, this has nothing to do with me, but it is National Hug Your Cat Day.
Oh,
National
I
Hug
don't
Your
think
Cat
so.
Day has nothing to do with me. I don't have a cat, and shout out to my dude Chester Brooks. Chester, what's going on, bro? Glad to have you hanging out with us. But yeah, no, I don't have a cat. I don't have a
Don't want a cat.
dog. None of them. I don't want none of them. But it is National Hug Your Cat Day. Lastly, today is National E-Bike Day. So if you have an electronic bike, today is a great day to get on your bike and get out into the sun and to the elements and make things happen. All right. Now, while we're in the same vein, let's change from National Day. Let's go to birthdays real quick. We do have a few birthdays that we're going to share. And today we have five. Today, Remy Ma. Rapper Remy Ma. Y'all know her from New York. She turns 42 today. Remy Ma, she
Right.
is she I like her. I got acquainted with her on Love and Hip Hop New York, and her and her husband. I can't think of that young man's name right now. I'm looking in his face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a leg back here telling me what his name is. What is his name again? Posh? Okay, whatever it might be. Happy birthday to Remy Ma. Also, in the music industry, happy birthday to CeeLo Green. CeeLo
Mm.
Green
Wow.
turns 47 today, and happy birthday to him. Incredible young man. He might be short in stature, but he is a great producer, and it is all to the good. Dante Roberson always got a joke. This boy always got a joke. Appreciate you, man. Papoose. Yeah, Papoose is Remy Ma's husband's name. Yeah, Papoose. Anyway, shout out to Remy Ma, CeeLo Green, still in the music industry. Winona Judd. I like Winona Judd.
Come on.
Today is her birthday. Winona Judd. She turns 58 today. Turning the corner. Uh, Jake the Snake Roberts, wrestler, former wrestler. He turned 67 today. And last but not least, Harrison Barnes, formerly of the Golden State Warriors, now with the Sacramento Kings, basketball player. He turns 30 on today. So now, normally this is where Ashton would do her thing, but I don't have Ashton today, so I guess I will try it. Let's see. So, to everyone who is having a birthday today, whether it's today, tomorrow, this week, whatever it might be, we want to make sure that you take a moment to take time to celebrate you. Celebrate your birthday. There's only one you, there's only one, and nobody can celebrate you better than you. I mean, we can try, but nobody, and I mean nobody, can celebrate you better than you. So take some time, take a moment, sit back, relax, and make things happen because today is designed just for you. All right, y'all. What's going on to Denisha Sexton Do? What is going on? Lady Do, glad to have you hanging out with us. It is all to the good. We're going to change subjects just for a second, and I'm trying something new as we change subjects. Ooh, yeah. Let's get ready to make some things happen now. I don't know. I don't know if we covered this last week or if it happened since our last show, but many of you know, I'm sure we all know that by now, that the incredible, the amazing
Yep.
Tina Turner has closed her eyes. I believe she was 83. And yeah, she closed her eyes last week. A major loss to the music industry, in my opinion. And she overcame so much in life. She overcame so much as a woman, as a artist, as a wife, as just she just overcame so much, and she turned her downfalls into stepping stones and made herself be one of the greatest artists of all time. And so, certainly, yes, I agree with you, Tracy J. Wilson. She will be missed. What is going on, Charlize Lott? What is up, Charlize? What's going on? Glad to have you hanging out with us. And yeah, I agree, Tracy J. Wilson. She will be missed. And yeah, you're right. Also, Celeste, we do miss Ashton today. But yeah, Tina Turner closed her eyes, man. Ja'Cory, man. I mean, I know if anybody knows music, nobody knows it like you, man. What do you? This whole loss of Tina Turner, man.
Let me just say that if you actually go through her catalog, I was just like, I've been missing in action because I didn't know she was the first. I can't stand the rain. Boom, boom. I thought that was all Missy Elliott, but evidently it was Tina Turner. Did y'all know that?
Wow.
And
No,
then
I did not
another
know
thing
that.
I didn't know is she was actually supposed to play Sugar Avery in The Color Purple, and she turned it
Mhm.
down
Turned it down.
because her life had just come through that pitfall. So she would have killed Sugar Avery.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
good to know. That I really did not know. But Yolanda, I know you're another person that keeps up with music and all kinds of all genres. I mean, tell me what you're thinking about this with this loss of this great icon.
I think we wait too long to celebrate. Why do I always have to be the deep preacher girl? I think we
No,
wait too
preach, girl, preach.
long to celebrate people. I said this to a friend. I felt like there wasn't. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not saying we all have to be super sad, but I felt like she didn't get enough fallout. You know, to be like, oh Lord, Tina. I feel like we didn't give enough of that. But my friend helped me with something. This generation doesn't really know of her, right? So my particular, I'm a '79 girl, born in '79. I got to experience a little bit of the '50s, '60s, '70s, '80s, '90s, where a huge amount of music came through, and so you know, I think it's important we pay homage to people while they're here. But I think she was incredible, man. I don't know if we understand how, and I don't say this lightly at all, and I don't even want to say it because she passed. I don't know if we understand how dope this lady was. I mean, I went back and saw some footage. I said, this lady was killing. You know, her last tour ended when she was 69 years old. She called it. She's like, I'm done. And to live 15 or so years after that is, I think, a huge monument. But on the other side, I talked about this before. She died. She really had issues with hypertension, high blood pressure. So I think it's also important that we take care of ourselves. This is always a reminder, in my opinion, that we should take care of ourselves because she have lived longer had she taken better care of herself. But I mean, the lady was impeccable, and I agree with you. I mean, I wonder she overcame so much. I don't know if people there. BET did a like legacy
Yes.
video. I think anybody who loves music, who just it was BT just did a great job, and the things they talked about with her life, I was blown away.
No
Like,
drugs, no
geez,
alcohol.
nope,
She didn't. She said no drugs, no
no
alcohol. I was like,
alcohol, and she went through all of that. And even let me say this last part because I don't want to get like too long on it. People don't know. This is what I did not know, right? Because I think you know all things music. I know all things gospel. She her career did not really come back alive until after she left Ike, and she did not necessarily come back alive until she was like almost 40.
40.
She worked cleaning houses. So first of all, it says you're never too low to do anything.
Come
And
on.
the lady said, "Well, why would you do this?" She said, "What was I going to do? Sit at home? I have to take care of my children." And so she worked and she cleaned houses, and then she got back in the business again. That's I'm just saying that's huge. So when she did her last tour, she conducted the whole tour. She was in charge of the whole thing. Lady was incredible. Very, very incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. Stacey, I'm sure you're familiar. I mean, I think you're old enough to be familiar with the incredible Tina Turner. I mean, what's your thought on this
I'm
particular
familiar by
situation?
I'm familiar by hearsay. No, just kidding. I experienced Tina Turner. Actually, she gave a great concert. She will be truly missed. And to anybody that has any of her music albums specifically, hold on to them. They're gonna be a lot of money, worth a lot of money. Um, but let's talk about what was what she was really known for. She had the best legs ever. And I hope that I
Ever.
can have those legs. I mean, just listen. I mean, all the way up, 60s, 70s, she had good legs. I mean, they talked about it. So listen,
Good
get to see her
Yeah,
legs.
live. Yeah, the legs. But
yeah,
great show. Uh, she's gonna be missed. She is definitely gonna be
absolutely.
missed.
Without a
Tole
doubt.
asked
Shout
you,
out to
would
my
you?
guy. Shout
Go
out to
ahead.
my guy. Give it right to you. Shout out to my guy Willie Logan hanging out with us, man. What's up, big bro? Glad to have you hanging out with us, man. Good to see you virtually hanging out with us, man. Welcome to Shop Talk. Yolanda, go right ahead.
My fellow Lemonhead asked, "Have we ever seen any of us ever seen her live?" I personally, and I mean, really, unfortunately, never had the opportunity to see her live. I was watching,
Right, Celeste.
Anchor, and there was a Caucasian woman, and she was like in tears. And she said, "Oh my God, I'm so grateful I got to see her live." And she could account back to what she had on, where the city was, what she personally wore to the concert. I mean, it was just like that big. So me personally, I never had the opportunity to see her.
Yeah, I did not either. And I know you mentioned Celeste as your fellow, but Celeste is from the Bay Area. She's from Oakland, and she migrated to Atlanta to be a part of the
Migrated.
incredible Kevin Lemons and Higher Calling Choir. But listen, I'm glad to have all of you hanging out with us today. I'm glad just to be able to be seen. As I mentioned a little bit before, that I had a fall a few weeks ago, and I've since then had surgery. I got my leg propped up over here today. I start physical therapy, so I need all the prayers of the saints. By God,
Got
today,
it.
I need the prayers of all the saints as we go to continue working on our comeback. And this was just a setback. It's okay. All right. I've cried my last tear, but we are going to be
Yes,
all
sir.
right. I
Did
have cried
Stacy
my
say
last tear.
she seen him? Stacy, you say you saw her live?
Yes, I did. Saw her live in San Antonio a while back, but I had to. I couldn't really enjoy it because my mama was at the concert with me, and she had on the little shimmy dress, and it was real short. And when Tina was shimmying, my mama was shimmying, and I was like, "What's happening here? What's happening?" But she gave an amazing show, and I know I know I may have some beehivers on here, so y'all don't dagger me to death when I say this, but um, Tina's show was phenomenal. I mean, I don't think the Beehive would be
Untouchable.
ready for, yeah, yeah. Tina's show was, I mean, she danced for real and sang the whole show, like literally. So yeah,
Wow.
she was amazing. She was definitely before her time because most of the performers then weren't doing shows like that. Not like that. You know, they had the steps, but they weren't shimmying and all. Mm-mm.
But I
So
think she's
yeah,
even before the time now, because
Oh,
yeah,
she is.
Beyonce's delivering, but there's still a different energy that's coming through from the stage. So I
That's
think she was honestly God given. I know she did the Nam Yo Henry Geico,
no,
but she was deaf. She started off in the church. Ha yada ba ho she. Come on.
ah,
So once it's in you, it's always in you. You may change up on your God, but once
Yeah,
the real God is in you, I just feel as though she was before her time and no one can compare. Just like Michael
yeah.
Jackson. You can have a
right.
Chris Brown, you can have a Tank, you can have all these people and they good. But when you got that extra super on your natural, is it
oh, that's good. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I like it, man. I like it. That was I needed that laugh also. Listen, we're going to keep things going, and again, I want to thank everyone who was hanging out with us. If you haven't done so as of yet, why don't you take a moment just to share today's stream so your friends, families, and fellow constituents can see and be able to share what you are watching and what you are experiencing today right here on Freedom Radio. Again, we have people hanging out with us on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And we are glad to have these things going on for us. Listen, let's get ready to change things up just a taint, just a taint. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and of course, we for most people, it's a traditional day where we remember the people who have fought in wars and fought for us through the armed forces. And most people take a time and they go to the cemeteries and they put flowers out and all those type of things. Those are great things to do. But traditionally for us, it is a holiday. Most of us don't work on that day. And it's a day for barbecuing and gathering and hee and ha and just having a time together. But I want to ask this particular question that goes along with barbecue and getting together and all those type of things. Let me ask you guys this particular question. And it's pretty simple. It's
Who made the potato salad?
what? No, not that. Ash is not here, so we're not going to go that route. But today, I want to know, out of all the things that you see on the screen, which of
mm,
these things does not belong on a burger? Which
Man,
of these things does not belong on a burger? We've got bacon. We've got mayonnaise. We've got mustard. We have ketchup. We have cheese. We have lettuce, onion, tomato, and pickles.
mm.
Which of these do not belong on a
You're making me
burger?
hungry. You're making me
My fault,
hungry.
man. What'd you say?
You're making me
So I
hungry.
got so first off, I have my nursing team that's here with me today. Allegra and Ariana and Alea. Hey, Alea. I got my nursing staff that's here with us today, and they're kind of making sure I don't move or don't fall off the chair or injure myself any further. Ariana's just said that. What did you say? Tomatoes and pickles does not belong on a burger. Okay. I see Celeste hanging out with us. She says mayonnaise does not go on the burger. Tracy J. Wilson says, I don't like pickles on burgers, but that's just me. I feel you. So, Jacory, I know I'm making you hungry, and that's my fault, man. But what of these things would you say does not belong on a burger?
Okay, I'm confused with your daughter because ketchup is tomatoes. But anyways, I'm gonna need
I said the
all of
same
this on
thing.
my burger. But what I do need you to do is mix that ketchup with that mustard so I can have that quick way sauce. All of it
Listen,
is necessary.
listen, carry on. Carry on that. I'm with you all the way.
And grill them
So,
onions,
I like that too. I can take them raw or grilled. It doesn't matter to me.
both.
It's all good. Okay, well, Stacy, we're going to go to you next. You're right below him. I kind of know what you're going to say, but let's go with it anyway. What, in your opinion, does not belong on the burger?
What am I gonna say?
Mhm.
Tomatoes, because you're allergic.
Tomatoes and ketchup because I'm allergic to, and
Oh, I'm
ketchup
so
is just
sorry.
nasty. Oh,
Ketchup is
don't be sorry.
nasty.
Mm.
Why cusseth thee?
Mm.
Ketchup is nasty.
Ketchup is
Oh
next to the
my!
blood.
Listen,
Well, I mean,
uh,
it may be because I didn't know, but maybe I didn't like it because I'm allergic to tomatoes. I don't know.
okay, okay. Well, let's go with that. So you're saying both ketchup and tomatoes, primarily because you're allergic. I get it. Anything else that does not belong on your burger?
No, I'll take everything else.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, Yolanda, down right below Stacy, out in Charlotte of North Carolina, what do you not like on your burger?
Why you ask me these kind of questions, sir? I don't know. People don't know I'm the biggest pickiest eater in a respectful way to other people. Mayonnaise, first of all, the mayonnaise just that's just disgusting, and probably ketchup. Even though this is my thing, I don't want you to put the ketchup on there. I want to put the ketchup on myself.
Okay. 'Cause you need to make a design. You need to put in a heart, or
Yeah, now
you
that's just
know.
too far. I'm bougie, but that's too far. No, it's because sometimes when you order it, there's too much. Like if like a fast food or something, there's just too much ketchup. It becomes a little disgusting.
Is there even a thing of too much ketchup? Is that a
There's oh
thing?
my god, there's absolutely yes, yes.
She don't
There's
want her
absolutely
burger to drip.
that's just kind of gross. So give me I like mustard though, and mustard is locale. So I like mustard. But yeah, the mayo got to go. That's just
Wow. Okay.
especially restaurant mayonnaise. Oh, mm-mm.
Okay.
So all y'all
I
kids that
got
want
you.
them extra mayonnaise on the side. Mm-mm.
Wait, you don't dip your fries in mayonnaise?
That's great. That's good stuff. Yeah. Wow, praise. That's good stuff. You tripping. You got to do the mayonnaise and
Y'all
mustard
did that at the
mixed.
lunch table, didn't you? When you was in school.
Yes, mayonnaise and mustard mixed at the school with the French fries. Yes,
Just give me
Oh
some
absolutely.
yeah.
Thousand Island. Just give me some Thousand
Thousand
Island.
out of two. Yeah, the Lord is good.
And what I
He is
do
good.
have is ketchup, and but I've been doing because I used to work at Popeyes. Yes, I'm telling myself I used to work at Popeyes in high school. So ketchup with either black pepper or Cajun sprinkling. Now that
Hmm.
Hmm.
will take you will take you to,
Interesting.
will take you to glory all day long.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but you can't
Oh.
eat ketchup. You can't eat any tomatoes, Stacy.
So, I dibble in spaghetti. But after a certain amount, yeah, it starts to affect me. So I try to,
Oh.
according to my sister Allegra, you stay away from anything tomato. I almost died on my wedding day because some
Mm.
tomato juice got into my salad, and yeah, it
Mm.
was all bad.
Wow. Wow. Well, I tell you what. Now, out of everything, I eat everything on this list. But if I was to take anything off, or I would exchange the mayonnaise for Miracle Whip. Thank you,
Ooh.
Lord
I
Jesus.
get.
I
I
felt
agree
that
with
in.
that. I agree with that.
I'll exchange the mayonnaise for Miracle Whip, and
Yeah.
that would be the way that I would make that happen. So, good stuff. I like this. People are still hitting us up, letting us know about that. Yes, I see you, Celeste. Dip your fries in ranch and ketchup, and then you'll be in stall number two. Make sure you flush. But yes, I'm with you all the way. It is all good, and we are
Question.
glad. Yes.
This made me think about that burger spot. What's the burger spot y'all told me about? Maybe I'll go there today.
Which one are you talking about?
Somewhere we were going to the cemetery, and y'all said that has the best burger
Red
over the
onion, red onion, red onion
red onion.
in El Cerrito. Yes, the red
Yeah,
onion.
hey,
Yep.
Shia. Oh, woo, hiya. Mm, mercy.
Red
Yeah, the red
onion.
onion. It's the Lord's doing. Listen, we got one more co-host that we're going to get ready to bring up. My guy out in the ATL. It is Demetrius Hunter. Let's bring him up. Demetrius, give me 1 second to get him on. I got to stop one thing. And now, yes, sir. Demetrius Hunter, what is up, bro? Welcome to the show,
Hello,
man.
hello. Good morning, everyone. Ooh, CNN. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Hallelujah morning. Um, thank you, everyone, for prayers, of uplifting of prayers. It's a very tough weekend for me, and I'm not going to take too much of your time. Can you unsend me so I can see the people? I gotta. But I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But of course, many of you may know. So May 30th today marks 5 years that I was healed from cancer. On this day, I walked out of New York Presbyterian Hospital after my transplant, healed from cancer. So this month has been a very high month for me. And so 5 years. And so to backpedal, let's go back to 2 nights ago. During this 5-year celebration of life, where I was driving down 7585 South on my way, just driving, and a car smacks me from behind. And when it hits me from behind, like it just happened so fast. And so being as, the car was in, of course, I have a Mercedes, and so immediately the emergency and everything starts going off. The hazard lights start needing flashing. It's an automatic response. Any type of impact hits the car. So I'm keeping 100. Me being me, the East Oakland came out of me, the hood came out of me, the South Sacramento came out of me. So the car takes off, and so I did a quick glance in my rearview mirror first of all, and I saw another car was also hit, but that car was spinning and then slammed into the wall. I kept going, chasing behind the police, trying to catch the car, because I'm like, what is going? Because my car was still moving. I'm still moving. I felt the impact, but I'm like, what? Like I don't know. Just something happened, and then a friend of mine said, "No, stop. Just stop. What are you doing? Like, pull over. Just stop." So it's just been really like one of those things that's just like really emotionally has really affected me, and I didn't understand exactly what was going on. But I've learned that in everything, you have to find God in everything, because God is in everything. I was watching Ashley's testimonial video on Instagram, and I encourage everyone to watch it because it did something, and I'm glad she pushed that out there because I needed to hear that, because I was literally like broken. I'm like, 5 years, I'm trying to celebrate, 5 years of being healed from cancer, and then this happens right in that final moments of that final day of full celebration. And my mind and emotions was just everywhere. I literally sat in my room yesterday. I only came out to get something to eat, take my dog outside, and I did literally nothing. And Lettucey was in the park for free. So, I was planning to do that. So it just kind of shifted me, and I just really wasn't there. My spiritual mother, Gwen Overton, called me and began to pray. And as she began to pray, things started to break off. And then I was going through Instagram and came across Ashton's testimony. And so it began to inspire me as I began to think back, because this is her 5th year as well, as she testified and shared with us on Instagram. And during that process, I began to tap in and begin to realize at the real meaning of what is going on in here. Because again, I'm finding God in this situation. Because before I was kind of like, okay, God, what happened? Where did you go? I'm trying to find God in this situation. And so what God did was he allowed me to sit there, and nothing happened. I sat there, took some pain pills, went to sleep, handled some business, went back to sleep. And then God reminded me of the number 5 in the biblical sense. And the number 5 in the biblical sense symbolizes God's grace, goodness, and favor towards humans. So in that, God was reminding me of his grace, because to keep in mind that in that moment, I looked back and there was a car spinning that hit the wall, but I was still going. The only thing damaged is the back of the car, the trunk and the bumper. I didn't spin out. I didn't hit another car.
Wow.
I'm good. I got a little pain, but I'm still here. So grace was still covering me in that moment. So I'm just really just in kind of like, I don't, just in this high praise, and just really excited that God has given me another chance at grace. And and what he also dropped in my spirit, and I don't know why this came up, because this message was preached about 7 years ago. One of the sisters at Blessed Faith, Janine, I preached a message called "Don't Take God's Grace for Granted." And so I just really want to encourage everyone listening to do not take God's grace for granted, because so many people didn't get grace. I don't know what happened to the other person in that car. I don't know if they walked away, if they were wheeled to the hospital. Like, I'm not sure of where they're at, but I do know that I'm still here. My car can still move. Yeah, it's damaged in the back, but if you look at it from the front, you wouldn't think nothing was wrong with it. So again, grace. And that's it for me. But welcome to the
That's
show,
it for
everyone.
me.
That's something, man. I mean, it's something. Now, I only have one question. Uh, now, it is on the screen that the Lord has kept you from
Uh-huh.
danger, seen
And
And
and even
unseen.
unseen. Now,
That's
I
right.
only have one question. Did you go and get checked out?
Thank you.
That part.
Thank you.
No, he still ain't win.
I need you to go and get checked out. Now, again, God's favor has been upon you. Oh, now he wants to. Now he wants to. Okay, God's favor has been upon you. He from a situation that could have gone another way. And of course, we know in all things give thanks, and we
Thanks.
do. We thank you for his covering. We thank you for his keeping power. Now I need you to do your part and just go and get checked out. Now nobody wants to avoid the doctor other than me. Nobody. I will avoid the doctor at all costs. But you've gone through a bit of a major situation in a hit and run accident, or a hit and kept going type accident. The Lord kept you. But do me a favor, if you can do it today when we get done in a few moments, man, get up and go and just let them check you out and just make sure that
Oh, yeah.
all
Should
things
have been
are
done.
good. Yeah, and
So
it's not. I can't.
I made my appointment, but I went to ER
Okay.
yesterday. That ER was literally like an 8 to 9 hour wait. Like, when you check in now, they send you a link to your phone. You click that, and it tells you. And I'm
Wow.
like, you know what? I'm not. I'm not gonna do this. So
Yeah.
I mean, me working in ortho and spine, I just came in this morning and went ahead and put me in an appointment.
good.
Yes, but
Okay.
ortho and spine is one thing, but you have an organs that can be damaged as a result of impact, and so therefore you need to get that full overview. Not only that, you need it on record for your
Right.
case, so for your money that you gonna receive. Uh
So
huh.
With Emory, when you schedule an appointment, the first thing we do ask you is the reason for your appointment. Because it is a motor vehicle accident, all that is inclusive in your consultation. They do check everything. They do a complete X-ray, MRI. They do all that because it was an MVA.
Okay.
But I'm
Awesome.
not sitting in an emergency room for 9 hours. That's
I'm
too
gonna be
much.
Okay.
following
It
up
could be
with you,
even longer
Michi.
than that. It could be even longer than that. Like, I was like, now if it was like something that was just unbearable, where I couldn't deal with the pain or something like that, then yeah. Or if I felt something different or felt some type of way, one thing I've learned, especially going through chemo, is I've learned my body and learned the feeling of bodies. And if something doesn't feel like it's right in a certain area, let's tap into a doctor and see what's going on. So one thing have learned is my body. So if it was something that was like rib cage area or something like that, then definitely I would have just had to sit there or call an ambulance. Because when they take you in by ambulance, you get seen sooner. Don't tell them I said that, but hey, it's true.
Mm.
But then that's another bill, because now that's the ambulatory bill you got to pay for. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's kind of like a win-win. So I just kind of try to pull my little card of just
That's
scheduling
what
and stuff.
insurance is for, though.
I
Don't
uh-huh.
worry about that. Don't
I
worry
have a
about the ambulance bill.
yeah, I got my appointment coming up on tomorrow and Thursday. So
Awesome. Well, make sure you make that happen, man. As I mentioned a little earlier before you came on, I today start therapy on my knee. I'm trying to make my comeback, and no, I'm not trying to go back on the hoop course and anything like
and
that.
how
But
is you?
man, you know what? I'll send you some pictures when we get offline. But it's coming along, man. It's the surgery was successful. The doctor is happy in what has transpired so far. I do have a little bit of a scar that I think is going to go away. We'll find out as time goes by. But I'm happy to still be here, man, and still have my leg. It could have went another way. So
Right.
Mm.
I'm grateful just to be here. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm looking up at the clock and I have a few minutes left, and I really have a question that I've been wanting to ask
Yes.
for a couple of weeks. Yesterday, or day before yesterday was Pentecost Sunday, and a lot of people around the country celebrated Pentecost Sunday, and a lot of people wore white and all those type of things. But I have a question. It's a burning question, and it's really toward these ladies because I need y'all's help. And so I guess I should just do it like this. My question of the day, y'all like how I go from one thing to the other. That's a new detailism. My question of the day, geared toward the ladies. Okay, y'all. What is the right color to wear under white?
White.
This is a burning question. This is a burning question because everybody does not know what is common sense isn't always common, and so
How? Well, that's,
I'm
well, now because people put on black socks or white suits, so yeah, you come on. I mean, go
yeah,
ahead.
common sense is not always common. So the question is, and I know I got some ladies hanging out with us, what is the right color to wear under white? Yolanda, I'm gonna start with you. Let's find out what is the right color
Let
to wear
Stacy
under
go,
white. I, I called you out already.
Oh,
please.
wisdom first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Stacy is a couple days older. Then Stacy will go to you. What is the right color? What are you supposed to wear under white?
First of all, white shouldn't be worn. Let's start there.
Come on,
What?
speak this truth.
white,
Wait.
Come on,
Huh?
speak. I knew. See, that's why I let her go first. Speak that
white,
truth.
white shouldn't be worn. You can wear a
Why?
white shirt, but white, all white, absolutely not.
Absolutely
One, it
not.
gets
Why?
dirty. One, it gets dirty. Two, it shows all the imperfections. All of them. There's no camouflaging in white. Let's just start
Not
there.
one.
Yeah, I thought.
So, number two. But to answer your question, so I don't really do white. So when they say white, I go black. Just saying. When they go white, I go black. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't do white. But if I have to bear down and wear white, because we had to wear a white skirt, but you do need to put white under white. You put any other color under white, it's going to show through. I promise you. You put
Yeah.
white under white. If you put black under white, it's going to show through. I promise you what I tell you.
Yes.
But you have to have the right kind of white under white. You can do off white. But you have to have white. If you put a color, you're going to be able to tell that someone has black under white. I know people say black, but it's not black. It's not black. You can do nudes, but nude will show through as well. So your best bet is to put white under white. I'm just telling you.
Hmm. Very, very interesting. I see you, Celeste. I'm kind of on that page of black gold under white. That's been my the way I grew up. But no, it's not just you, Celeste. It's me too. But let's find out. Okay, we'll keep it going. So Yolanda, what is your thought on this? And then we'll go around to our guys. What color should be worn under white?
Oh, I don't like the way y'all looking at me for this answer. So I thought it was new. So let me first say I agree with Mother Stacy for 100. We are not Lisa Ray up in this camp.
Right.
Okay. So evangelist Lisa Ray, she
That's
wears
also
all
all
white
white.
all the
That's her
time.
favorite color.
That's her thing. That's her niche. That's her whatever. That is not what we do over here. My mother will tell you, my daughter does not like what? White. Okay, I hope that does not keep me from seeing Jesus. I'm serious. I'm playing. I have one
Long
white
white.
dress. I have one white dress that I wore for like 5 years. I never bought nothing else. I hate white. I've always hated white. It has demented me for years. Oh, number one, I'm a thick girl. Well, I'm a church kid, so I grew up. You had to put on white for first Sunday. Oh my God, yuck! I hate white. Okay, so let me get all that out. I thought it was nude. I do know you shouldn't do black, so he may have gotten this question. I don't know if he already wanted to ask this question. Yeah, I thought nude too. I wouldn't do black because I think black does, as she said, black comes through. But this question may have come from, I don't know if he already wanted to ask this question. My friend Takita Carter, hey, shout out Takita. She said, so she's a culture girl. And she said she goes through conventions and she just be seeing stuff just wrong, like just real wrong. So I would think nude. But let me add this thought to what you should have under that white. Some Spanx.
Spanx.
Hey man,
That
let me tell y'all something. Y'all stop. Okay, let me be just a little red. Stop going out here like that. This is real country, right? That is not okay. It is
Let's
not
get this.
okay. It is not
Nobody
okay.
wants to see that. Look,
Nobody. I don't care if you're. This has nothing to do with Jesus. This has nothing to do with being on stage. Now, if you definitely on stage, you definitely need to have Spanx on your body. Stop doing that. That is
Let
not
it
okay.
hold in place.
And y'all think it's cute. Let me tell you something. All my guy friends, I won't call them the NIGG friends, they laughing at you. You think, oh, they laughing at you. That is not okay. Let me just say, it's not okay. And it does not matter what size you are.
say it
That ain't
again.
just the woman
Say it
Please
thing,
stop
though.
again.
saying the only thick girls. Sorry, Demetrius, Please stop saying the only thick girls wear Spanx. That is not
Men need them
not
too, honey.
true.
Men need them too.
No,
Everything
that
jiggles, okay? And cellulite
everything.
comes in all shapes and sizes. Stop it. Put some mother toll free. Amen. Put some, she gonna say the same thing. Put some Spanx on your bodies. I can't afford it. You can buy it at Walmart for $19.99. Stop it. Spanx must be a part of your attire, part of your wear as a lady. Come on now, get that
Thank you,
together.
Tracy. It is so true.
Yeah.
You can do white and nude, but if you go to any other color, I'm telling you, it comes through the white.
You will be showing.
It's just
You will be
tacky.
shown.
It's just
And
tacky.
it looks.
Proper etiquette is always to make sure what you're wearing underneath is not revealing. It's called undergarments, not revealing the garments.
So here's the thing. If you have a black spank, right? Because sometimes you only have a black spank. I know people that don't buy the nudes and all that, right? Make sure you have on a white slip, ma'am.
They don't wear those.
I don't wear slips.
Yeah, women ain't wearing slips no more, Stacey.
I don't wear slips. That's true.
Excuse me.
If you,
I wear.
well, let me. Oh, hold on.
I'm
Let me back
old
up. Let me back up.
school.
Between the ages of 16 to 35, that
The mother's board is
maybe
gone.
40 is not. They ain't putting on no.
Well,
skirt.
I
They
ain't the
probably
mother's
go to
board, and I'm
Cynthia's.
No, I'm just
I'm
saying. That's
older
who talks.
and I'm pretty youthful. But you can buy some slips, and they have them midi, they have them long maxi, they have
Yeah,
them short.
they do.
I get them on Amazon all the time. I'm telling you, and they got the kind that feel good. It's not the old school slips. They feel
They
good.
ain't wearing
Don't
them no
make me go
more.
run and get one. Don't make me go run over there and go grab y'all one so y'all can see what a real slip look like. That this new age slip. You need to put a slip on, especially in
They ain't
white.
wearing them.
In
You
white,
sound like my mom.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
why I
do, but
say
I don't
that
wear
the
slips.
mother's board is gone, because back in the day, if you didn't have it right, it was somebody from the first two rows that was a woman that would pull you to the back and be like, "Sister girl, I can see that thong," or "You need to." It's too
that
many shakes
part.
going on.
That's
If you look in the church today, there is
Right.
who is sitting in the first few rows of the church. The mother's board is gone. That's why the church is all over the place.
That's
And
right.
well, and even with the churches that they have the mothers still there, and I mean, some churches have become so,
They didn't muted them.
you just kind of they just want you to come, especially after the pandemic. Like it's just we just want you to come, just come on to church. So the mothers, and then some of these girls they ain't trying to listen to what like you ain't my mom, like it's just a whole
That's
different genre
but
and it's a whole different generation that we're dealing with now. And they just
but I think it's also
flips.
in presentation on how you approach that situation too, honestly.
True.
Because there's a way that you can approach it. And my philosophy is if you're going to tell somebody about something that they need to change, are you willing to help them make the change? So me, I
Leadership. Come
will
on.
listen, if I see a need, I will buy you a spank and a slip, honey. Huh? Listen,
Oh yeah.
be like, baby, that's a cute dress. However, you need to have on a little something underneath it. Let me help you. What's your address? I'm in church on Amazon. What's your address?
Wow. I love that.
And I
How
will
about
send
it
it to
just
you.
ain't for you?
And ain't nobody have to know that I sent it to you. But it's because I'm just saying we got to be helpers one to another. That's what the word tells us to
That's
do,
what the
right? Be
word
That
helpers
says.
one
is
to another.
true.
So when it's out of order, it's out of order, and I don't want to see all that.
I don't want to
Just
see it
saying.
all. And fellas, there's assistance for you too.
Hello.
No, because they starting to dance more than the ladies, and they look like they trying to get a jiggle so they can get a figgle. So yes,
Well, they need to stop with the jiggle because
I be cracking up. Are you trying to get a day, gentlemen?
I had to educate somebody on Sunday morning. I said, they was like, "Oh, you like my son?" I was like, "I do like it." I was like, "Loosen it up, son." And it's like, "Ooh, it ain't the coats. If you want to wear
If
it
you
tailored,
jiggling like Jello,
if you want to wear it
you need to
tailored,
sit
you
down.
can go to Saks, to the men's department. They have a spank for $45. You can wash it and reuse it, and Make sure everything, so you're not looking rolled in your suit coat because you got it buttoned so tight. Like, let
We don't
it
want to
just
see all the
look and
print.
sit and look nice, or buy your coat and let it be, to a size that sits well on you. Like, everybody want to be in a fitted suit, but don't want to, do the extra precautions to make sure it looks good. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, we old.
Listen, I am looking up at the clock and it is almost time to go. But a couple of things real quick that we want to mention. Now, in my absence, I've heard that we now have a new thing called the Freedom Support Repeat Song of the Week. Is that something that we have
That
now?
is true. I forget who does that though. I think that's Jacory's
Sorry.
handles that situation.
Okay, now I will mention, and I put it in our group chat. You all may have saw it, but I am being featured on a song that came out today by
Oh,
Angela. It was I put it in the chat. You got to see it. I put it in the chat. It just came out this morning. I am being
where'd
featured
you?
on a new song by Bay Area artist Angela Marie. It is Angela Marie, myself, and Alfreda Lyons Campbell. Uh,
Ooh.
the song
Having a
is
better place.
nice.
What's
Yeah,
the
better
name of the
place.
song?
A better place.
A Better
It just came
Place.
Put it
out
in the
today.
chat.
It's in the chat. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the link and try to put it on here. But it just came out
That's
this
the song of the
morning.
week.
So that can be our freedom support repeat song of the week. It is called A Better Place by Angela Marie. She is a Bay Area artist, and we definitely want to mention that as well. And then Wild Praise just put in our chat Sam Roberts, the Levites Assembly. What is the name of the song,
The
Wild
song
Praise?
is called "It's All for You." Let me tell you something. The song is amazing. I listened to the song for 72 hours straight. The song is absolutely amazing. They're out of Memphis, Tennessee. It's amazing. Sam Roberts and the Levites Assembly. It's on all digital outlets. It's called "It's All for You." It's amazing.
So we got two
Awesome
songs of the
stuff.
week.
Yep, we got two. And listen, I know we're out of time, and I know we wanted to tap onto the Sarah Jakes situation. We will definitely mention that and start the show out with that next week. Some things just need to be left behind. So yeah, some things you just don't need in order to be effective. But and that actually preach by itself. Some things need to be taken off just for you to be effective. Men,
Woo.
we like to know who you are behind all that stuff anyway, because we
Uh-huh.
see you without that more than we see you with it. So
Come on, preach
anyway,
your
I'm gonna
word,
just leave that
Elder. Preach
alone. I'm
your
gonna, I'm
word.
gonna
Let
let
it
that
out. Let it
marinate.
out, bitch. Come on, Elder. Let it
I'm,
on
I'm,
out.
Ooh, don't let
I'm,
your
I'm gonna let that
husband come off
alone.
on that.
Go on, let that word out, sir.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna let that go. And ladies, let me just say this, ladies, listen. This is my closing comment and final thought. We like to see you in your t-shirt, your leggings, and your sneakers with your hair in a ponytail with a hat on, because ladies, they like, oh, this is the worst I can look. Okay, great. If this is the worst that you can look and you still catch my eye, there's no place to go but up from here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would
Come
take
on,
that.
Deco.
No place to go but up.
No
Perfect.
place to
That's
go
my
but
Come
outfit
up.
on.
for the day. T-shirt, yoga pants, no makeup. Yeah,
Yep.
that's my
No
Yeah, yeah,
outfit.
makeup,
yeah. Show
boo.
me, show me who you are with your t-shirt, your yoga pants, leggings, whatever, your sneakers, your no makeup with your hat and hair in a ponytail. Show me that side. Let me see if I like you that way, because I'm gonna see you more often like that than I'm gonna see
Hmm.
you fully made up. So I'm gonna let that be our closing comment of the day. See, I got a witness. I see you, Willie Logan. See, bro, you know how we roll, man. You know how it is. Listen, on behalf of this incredible staff, we've got Jacory hanging out in the streets of California. We've got Stacy hanging out in an undisclosed G14 classified location. We've got Demetrius out in the ATL, and we have Yolanda Morant out in Charlotte, North Carolina. Until the next time, y'all, on this same Shop Talk Network at this same Shop Talk time. Y'all know how I do. You can help me say it. Ow! Oh,
Ah,
no shade.
holla.
Holla. You understand
Holler.
me?